Normal. Hey,
Hello.
this is Rohan.
Oh, I have to look there.
Yeah,
Hey.
there's a camera over there.
Yeah.
We're clearly professionals. It's not like we work in tech or anything.
Yeah.
I'm excited because Rohan recently bought the fancy new iPhone, not this old one,
Yeah.
but that kind of nice
This
one
one.
there. And I think you were historically an Android guy, right?
Actually, kind
no?
of, but not really.
Oh yeah, you started iPhone.
Yeah. I had an iPhone for I had the iPhone 4, like the original.
Okay, so you have some OG credibility.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I had those, and then they killed it, basically. There was the update for iOS
Yeah.
6 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It became, freaking darn slow. And
Okay.
And then I stopped using it, and I got an Nexus 5, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
2.5 years ago.
But if you had but you could have got a 5S, which would have addressed the slowness, no?
Yeah, but then I was like, I'm gonna go for Nexus. It was the time that Lollipop was released,
Okay,
so Android
so
was
you were like,
nice UI, and
Yeah.
Nexus was stock. I just didn't like the Samsung experience. That was the thing.
okay.
And then when I switched to Nexus, I stayed with Nexus 5 for 8 months or something. Then
Yeah.
I got the Nexus 5X. Then I stayed with that for 2
So
or 1
why
year
the switch
to
back
iPhone.
to Uncle Jobs?
Well, I had to choose between Pixel and iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pixel's supposed to be hot stuff, no?
it is, but it's the same price range.
Okay.
It's both are 1,000 francs.
So you felt this was superior for your 1,000 francs.
Yes, for
And francs are basically almost like a US dollar.
yeah,
Except perhaps
yeah.
less controversial.
Why did I make that choice?
Yeah.
It was mostly
Just change it up?
kind of, and I used iPhone before, so I was I wanted to know how it feels now.
Yeah.
And the main key thing for me was some music apps. Like GarageBand.
Uh-huh.
Also for editing videos, you have iMovie,
Yeah.
which is quite nice.
Yeah.
And for drones, there's a lower latency on the iPhone.
Oh.
But that one was a lower priority. And I was seriously afraid to switch back to iOS.
Why?
I was
Because
so,
you were worried about the slowness, or
No, I was so accustomed to the navigation. I still hate the notification system on iOS.
Hmm.
I love how Android groups your notification,
Mhm.
shows them in a very more compact way. On iOS, it's just you have one huge stream of
Yes.
notification, and you're
For Android, it's grouped
Yeah.
by type or something, or
by app.
okay.
Every Instagram photo, if you do you see the amount of
yeah,
Instagram
it just
likes I
jams up
have?
your whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I disabled Instagram notifications mostly
Hmm.
because it's just too
Too much.
distracting. Yeah.
Well,
So that I don't like.
and how long did it take you to kind of get comfortable again in iOS?
Not so long.
Yeah.
The first thing I hated was the new button is not it's just a capacitor and the vibration, so it's not a real button.
Oh,
So
I've
if
not
I
tried
try
that.
that with a close, you just
Oh,
it's a vibration. It's not really a button.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool. If you try it with the close, you just realize that there's actually nothing. It's
Yeah,
so.
but it does. Actually, I kind of prefer that to the.
One thing I hated is if your phone is locked and you press that. I always, when I was pulling it out of my pocket, the way I pull it is just I grab it by the
Mhm.
button, so it immediately unlocks when I have it out.
Hopefully, my laptop didn't just go to sleep.
Probably not.
I probably should plug in fucking power and remember my password.
Sweet. Okay.
All right, we're back. So, so you pull out of your pocket, so you need that physical.
No, I don't need it. They had this voice command thingy. Let me see if you have it. Oh yeah, you do. Oh, you have Siri.
Yeah.
No, whenever I pulled it out, it would activate the voice command thingy.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
disable it until iOS 10.2. They
Yes.
finally did it. I
Yes.
was so happy.
Yes.
The amount of time I pulled my phone out and it was showing me that I don't use any voice.
Right, right,
I
right.
don't use Siri.
Oh, so you don't
or-
use Siri?
No, I hate those stuff.
Really? But watch this. Set timer for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Setting the timer.
That's
Okay,
that's-
5 minutes
brilliant.
and counting.
That's cool. Well, I mean, if I do set timer, I usually just unlock my phone and click on
Yeah,
Google.
but you're like 8 clicks into it now.
Yeah,
Boo.
fair enough.
Okay, but you didn't like it because Siri would accidentally activate?
At least the voice command. I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't use Siri at all.
Okay. What about the hardware?
It's very snappy and nice. Like
Yeah.
you mean like the
like the
performance
speed
and everything. It's fantastic.
Battery life?
It's great.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm quite impressed. I have the bigger one, so it supposedly has a bigger battery.
And the camera?
Camera, I'm so pleased with it. It's just like with the Nexus 5X, I had the issue that camera would basically let me down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, at least initially, they fixed a lot of it. Like initially, it kept like crashing on me all the time, but this didn't let me down so far.
Yeah. Did you compare it to the Pixel camera? Is it similar?
Apparently, online I checked, they say the Pixel one is better.
Is even better.
That's what they say. It's faster than that. I know. I tried that one.
Yeah.
But also the HDR and Google Photos, like the Google Camera app, is really good.
So do you regret this iPhone?
No,
do you think you should
in
have
a
got
way,
Pixel?
I like the camera actually. I mean, the photo quality is great for a pocket camera, and the video is fantastic because it has the hardware stabilization. So you end up with a really nice smooth video.
I don't think mine. I don't think the
is
6,
it 7?
This is the 6S or something, or
I'm not
yours
sure.
is the 7.
Yeah,
this is the 6S.
7 has it in both.
Yeah, how would I know if I have image stabilization?
It should be in the camera settings somewhere.
Is that necessarily stable?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, because you can feel the shakiness of my hand, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yours is much smoother.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like the lens is like.
Let's see if is there a way to show these people.
We can record 2 videos and then.
Or we can just hold it like this. So this is without stabilization. And see mine, when my hand moves up and down, you can see it. Yours.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. All right.
It's smoother basically.
Huh.
Oh, my battery is running out.
I was that might be a reason to upgrade.
Yeah, if you record videos
that's not
with the phone.
big one though, right? Don't they make a bigger one?
No, this is the 7 Plus.
It is the Plus.
Yeah.
Is the Plus? Oh, okay. I used to think the Plus was huge, but
It is huge. I mean, the case is also adding quite a bit to it.
Are you okay with that? Do you regret the size?
Yeah, I used to use at some point.
When you had the 4, that thing was a perfect size. It was.
Oh yeah, that's for
right.
It's like.
I wish they had.
But then
Are they going to bring that
at
back?
some point.
That small form factor. I heard.
They had the
something.
SE, the student edition ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are small. Those are fantastic size.
I like that form factor.
I actually like the bigger phones.
So you would not change your decision on the Plus. You'd stick with the Plus.
I think so, yeah.
And you would not change your decision on not getting the Pixel.
No, because even if I got the Pixel, I would get the XL, like the bigger version of it.
Okay. So you're pleased. You're happy.
Yeah.
The only thing you don't like is notifications.
That I don't like. I had few glitches, I would say. One still is broken. Is like if the rotation is on, and you're in this app switcher thingy.
Yeah.
Let me see how I can reproduce it. Like, if I'm here and I press the app switch.
Yeah.
And then switch, things just go nuts. Oh, it didn't happen. Okay, I think it's a combination of. Let me see if I play a YouTube video. So if I have a video horizontally, I press this and then go vertical. No, it doesn't happen. It happens sometimes. It just goes crazy.
So when you switch around,
yeah,
I've seen that.
It just completely loses it.
And then you just have to start over.
I have to just press home and then it restarts kind of.
But that's a minor thing, no?
Yeah. The other one glitch that I had after updating, maybe it was because of that, audio is lagging.
Oh.
So when I played like a music or YouTube video, the audio was completely broken.
But now it's okay.
I just restarted the phone and it's fine.
You know, that is the thing about iOS, and I don't know if I think it's after Steve Jobs died.
Yeah.
But I find that I have to restart my iOS stuff more often now.
Oh, really?
Like, I feel like the bar for quality has come down a little bit. Oops. Oh, set timer for 5 minutes. See.
Okay.
Did you have to like restart your Android stuff as much, or go home and that kind of thing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. So it's comparable.
Yeah.
But it used to be that Apple stuff, like you could run it for like a year and not restart. And I think those days are over.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. And the drone? So do you use it with the drone?
I didn't use it often. I used it once.
Yeah.
It's just the drone is like a DJI app, but I don't know, for some reason DJI has a lower latency on iOS than Android. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it's slightly nicer. And the keyboard. I don't like the iOS keyboard.
Oh, dude. But do you have the Gboard app?
I think I should give it a try.
Oh my god.
I should try it.
The Gboard app is ridiculous. Like it's got the.
Does it have the gesture typing?
The glide. They call it glide typing. Maybe that's just like a marketing term.
Okay.
So watch. I'll say.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Dog.
I missed that.
Yeah.
I type like that on Android.
Let's see if I can. No, that's not gonna work. Let's see if I can show you guys. No, that's not gonna work. But basically, if you want to say the, instead of saying THE, you just go THE. You just move your hand without leaving leaving the screen.
Yeah.
And it just knows that that's what you
meant.
I
missed that because I used to hold it with one hand, so I would just slide through the...
And the speed of typing is ridiculous. Like,
it's really
I
good.
can type long emails
and I
like
always...
faster than with two hands.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And then sometimes it gets it wrong, but whatever.
Yeah. I do write some garbage sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I have to explain people
why. Sorry.
And I missed that. But the other thing is the iOS native keyboard. This word suggestion, like when you type stuff, it suggests some word.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously slow. By the time it suggests the word, you already typed it.
You get Gboard. I never use a fucking.
Okay, I will try it. And the last thing is headphone jack. I miss jack.
Oh, why do you need it though?
So, first of all, I lost my other, so this is $10 extra because I got a new one.
Okay, but so you
get
need
this
a special
dongle, like this adapter, like.
So that goes into there,
and then you can have the headphone.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Well,
that is annoying. Or I guess you could get those Bluetooth headphones.
I do use a Bluetooth headphone actually.
So then you don't need the dongle.
So I used to at least my latest headphone when I was using Android was this Marshall in-ear, like a small wired headphone. Yeah. I had it in my pocket all the time, but then I started plugging this into it so that I also have the this adapter. But then I completely lost the headphone, along with the.
Yeah, I mean when they demoed those little ones, I was like, how are you gonna not lose those?
Those I just lost it while looking at the website. I scrolled down, I lost one of them.
Okay, so you had those fancy Apple ones that they announced?
No.
Or it's been delayed or something, right?
Yeah, they released it recently. I think like 2 days ago or something.
Oh,
I will never buy it.
You're not gonna get it.
No, I never.
Because it's like a few $100, right?
It's like 200.
And you're gonna lose that shit.
If I pay 200, I'll prepare to get a proper headset and then much better sound quality as well, right?
And they kind of look a little weird, like earrings.
Yeah.
I don't know if
anyways, but I still I have like Jabra. I have some headphones that have also a heart rate monitor, so I use them for exercising. And for commuting, I use those nowadays.
But the downside with this thing is you got to bring that dongle around with you.
I have this in my wallet nowadays.
That's
because
sad.
it's like it happened to me a couple of times. I was working out in the gym. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna plug in my phone and play some music. I was like,
oh no.
It was a sad moment.
Yeah, so if you don't have this guy,
you cannot connect to anything.
You cannot connect to anything. No. That sucks. And they're $10.
And it's super cheap plastic. Just touch it. Yeah. When you touch it, you feel like it's gonna break. Like, it's ridiculous. That's new. I just
it
opened
almost feels like a knockoff. Is it official Apple?
Yeah, it's Apple. Oh. It's ridiculous. It's not.
Yeah, it's not super high quality feeling.
No, it's $12 to be exact, and then it's like it's always ready to break.
and to be lost. So how many do you have? Do you have some extras?
This is my second one. I think I ordered few cheaper ones on Amazon.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah. I think there are some companies that make it as a key ring.
Okay.
So that you have it with your key.
Because you might as well bring it with you.
But it's still silly that I have to carry.
So overall, you're happy.
Yes.
It sounds like you're very happy.
Yeah.
You're not like over the moon.
No.
You're not like, oh my God, it's changed my life. I guess there hasn't really been that since going from a feature phone to like the iPhone 4.
It used to be at some point whenever there was a new iOS release, it was a huge thing, right?
Yes, and you'd wait in line kind of, and you'd get super excited. That's why it wasn't like, it used to be a no-brainer for me to upgrade to the next generation, and now I find I'm doing every other.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna get the 7S?
Let's see what it is.
It'll be what? Faster, better camera, longer battery life.
Yeah, then I might switch back to Pixel. It's just for a change.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, this is 250 gigabytes.
Oh my God.
I got the biggest one because I record a lot of videos.
Yeah.
So
how many hours of video is that?
I have no idea.
250 gigs is a serious amount.
Yeah, but I hate it when...
That's awesome. So you never run out.
Yeah.
Like it never... You just take pictures all day long.
Yeah, and then the point is, when I get home, usually I just copy everything off so that I have high res, and then I just let Google Photos sync everything, and I just clear up everything.
Yeah.
So
now, when Google Photos syncs it doesn't sync the full high res, does it? It doesn't.
So
it's
it
like
syncs,
a good quality one, but not like the maximum.
Unless you record 4K, otherwise you don't care, right?
Yeah.
Video, it syncs 1080p.
Okay.
Photo, it does up to 16 megapixel.
Yeah.
So the iPhone is 12. So,
yeah.
But it still compresses stuff, right?
Yeah, I guess it's just the idea that it's compressing that makes me a little sad.
Yeah.
But I guess you're saying for practical purposes.
For regular users, it's fine. I'm too picky. That's why I copy it.
Yeah. No, that's a good call. And you don't have to pay. It's completely free, right? Google Photos?
Yeah. I would recommend everyone to use Google Photos.
So So if you get the iPhone, you gotta get the Gboard. This turning into like a Google.
Yeah, it seems like. But I think.
But we are recommending an Apple thing, so we're not recommending Android. We're saying get the iPhone 7 with the Gboard and Google Photos, and I would throw in Google Maps,
Photos.
Of course.
Yeah, Google Photos. Oh yeah, I love how Apple actually lets you delete Google their own Apple Maps.
That's nice of them.
Yeah, they let you delete the native apps that come with the iPhone, which is nice. It didn't used to be the case.
It wasn't.
Because I hated when I click on
Yelp,
geolocation and it takes me to Apple Maps.
Freaking Apple Maps. And then
I feel like I'm lost. I'm so accustomed to Google Maps, basically.
Yeah. The one thing I will say is the Apple Maps app integration with the Apple Watch is amazing.
I haven't tried that. I don't have an Apple Watch.
So there you go. So you may need to bring that back later.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the watch, actually. I don't like a watch that doesn't look like a watch. That's my problem.
Yes.
I wear a real watch. It always tells me the time.
I hear you. And if you look at it as, I'm getting a watch, then you're going to be disappointed. If you're like, I want a little screen on my wrist to tell me my temperature and meetings, you have to change your expectations.
I think so, yeah.
So like some days I'm like today, old school.
Oh yeah.
But during busy work days, I whip out the Apple Watch because of the calendar integration.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
well, dude, thanks for sharing all your wisdom.
Yeah.
And hopefully this was helpful to people. I'll put links in the description to multiple Amazon things so you can buy it. And then I can give Rohan another one of these with enough commission. Keep it real, people.
All right.
Peace out. So one last thing.
Yeah.
You have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
And but it's not about products. Well, what is it about?
I'm making different kind of videos. Right now I'm doing quite some vlogs. But I have some plans to do some more funny videos. I already made one like trick shot. It's kind of it's like a joke.
Okay.
It's a funny one.
All right.
Also music videos. I play guitar and I sing. So
love it.
That's the main reason.
What
of
is
my
the name
channel.
of the channel?
It's Rowan Fatih, my name.
Okay. I will put a link in the description.
Sweet.
Peace.
Ciao.